These two fighters should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And up against him in this one, it's Saul Canelo Alvarez, a four-division multi-time world champion. Quite simply, one of the greatest of all time. It's Dimitri Bivol. Here's the man who took the boxing world by storm in 2022. He won the Fighter of the Year, thanks in...
This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of Kyrgyzstan by way of Russia, presenting the acclaimed light heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Dimitri Bivol.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. Got him with a left hook. Straight right just misses. Canelo Alvarez could have taken an easier fight, but he wanted revenge against Bivol, and he gets a chance to do it here.
It wasn't long ago these two were in the ring for their first match at light heavyweight. It was a title fight, 2022. Bivol won on points. He knew exactly what he had to do.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Oh, and the right hook clipped him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We've never seen Bivol hurt quite like this. What's going to happen? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fight to get out there and get the job done.
Thanks too much. Just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
You had everything in the bag, and now you're going to let him back into it.
Good. And don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all of that, and do what you got to do. Good work. Good man. You stay focused? Go on.
Don't jab, and then start gathering your pace and win the round back.
Here we go for round 2. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
through the hook. Hold it right there. Oh, catch and shoot. Dimitri Bivol just got knocked down. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Did you see that? Oh, Bivol now stumbling and bumbling. Is he going to go down? They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Oh, what a shot! Dimitri Bivol! Dimitri Bivol goes down! As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
What?
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. So here,
This bout,
these two, we're expecting an all-out offensive display. The perfect counter lands. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. So much for boxing. This is a fight. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Hold that thought. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. And now they're right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Oh, Bivol now stumbling and bumbling. Is he going to go down? Dimitri Bivol just got knocked down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Swing and a miss with that jab. We've never seen Bivol hurt quite like this. What's going to happen? Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. Here we go for round two. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter shot. Misses with the jab. Insane action. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Respect for each other's punching power. And now Dmitry Bivol is dazed. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Why would they try something that's obviously illegal? Oh, what a shot! Dmitry Bivol in some serious trouble here. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What?
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. Dmitry Bivol now. He's in some trouble. He's got to find a way out. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know, you've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good work. Just soft and don't give him anything. Go back in the round, right?
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, what a shot! Dmitry Bivol in some serious trouble here. How about that time counter shot? Nice counter shot. And now Dmitry Bivol is dazed. And Bivol is on the canvas. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Look at his corner. Look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
We've never seen Bivol hurt quite like this. What's going to happen? Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Good work. Don't forget the jab. Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? And you just go back out. Think about what to do. Good.
There's the bell for round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, Bivol now, stumbling and bumbling. Is he going to go down? Bivol now. He's in some trouble. He's got to find a way out. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
One punch could change everything in this battle. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Ooh, what a shot! Dimitri Bivol! Dimitri Bivol goes down! And you can see here on the replay, a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
I need to see that again.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.